Welcome. Glad to see you on board, and welcome to the Forex Solo Speed Webinar for the 26th of March 2020. Here's our disclaimer in the morning. Just remember, this is general advice only by Desk Trading Proprietary Limited, corporate authorised representative AR 289519 of Alpha Securities, AFSL 330757. This is general advice, does not constitute financial product advice, and does not take into account your investment objectives, financial situations, or particular needs. Prior to seeking advice from a desk trading, you should obtain and consider your broker's financial services guide and consider the PDS available from alphasecurities.com.au or profithunters.com.au. Now this is a solo webinar. The PHG trades will be available at profithunters.com.au. So PHG stands for Profit Hunter Group. I'm David Hunt. So, where are we now in the foreign exchange? The US dollar has received a kick in the arm. We do have the US dollar index. We have long-term bullhorns warnings in the USD JPY and USD CHF. We have short-term bullhorns warnings in nothing. We have long-term bet pause warnings in nothing, but we do have short-term bet pause warnings in the US dollar index and USD CHF and US dollar JPY. So, what we see with the virus, the COVID-19 virus, is it's affecting all countries. Chinese have actually mentioned that got 47 new cases and 4 new deaths. They say 73,000 people have recovered. Now, it's very hard to believe that the Chinese got all 1.4 billion people tested. And we do know that people from Wuhan escaped from Wuhan before the shutdown began. So it will be very interesting to see how much comes back after the Chinese say they have finished. Italy has been hit very, very hard. 683 new deaths and 5,210 new cases, which is simply off the charts. Notice here it says, per 1 million population, total cases 1,230 cases, 124 deaths per population. Spain also. Spain and Italy's version of the virus, of COVID virus, has come from Iran, which was particularly virulent. And Iran, I believe, has about 110 million people. Spain about 70 or somewhere 50 million, and Italy about 70 million people. So quite substantial numbers compared to China. Germany 37,000. So Chinese numbers for where it started and the amount of interaction that the world and the rest of China has with China, with the Wuhan province, beggars belief that this is not fixed. Beggars belief that this is fixed. So for me, we're in the up ramp. Even Australia is piling on the population numbers. Israel, big numbers jumping. Now, Israel's not that big a country to have 2,300. So we are in the scary zone for lots of deaths, lots of increases, and lots of countries coming on board with corona cases, and countries I've never heard of suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Burkina Faso I always knew about. Reunion, I didn't know that was a country. Azerbaijan, I knew that. Belarus, Cameroon, no, those ones. Things that we Martinique, I didn't know that was a country. Maybe it's an island. Mayotte, I don't know what that one is. Anyway, so this is helping our geography. It's also helping being a lot quieter. Around my area, it's the quietest I've ever heard. No humans moving, everything dead quiet. In fact, I took a video of that. Anyway, so how does this impact on the Forex? Well, first off, the Forex markets have been, dollar index has been getting stronger. Now, we have been shorting the US dollar index. So we actually have been selling the US dollar index. Let's pick that up. We have a PHG trade on here. Every we put on monitor each PHG trade. PHG trades can be found at profithunters.com.au. So in terms of foreign exchange, let's pick it up here. We are short the US dollar index from 101.84. Let's have a look at profitability on that one so far. Let's pick up an easier template to look at. This is the daily chart. We'll pick this up. We'll get a live update out of this one. So here it is. It's just updating now. Now trading at 100.99, which of course okay, so we have short from 101 points just here. So currently we're looking at being about per contract about 890 US dollars. So about, let's call that 1600 Aussie. We can see currently volume is falling on decreasing, price is falling on decreasing volume, and so a little bit ahead. At the moment we will drop our stop down to 103 on our PHG short trade. It's currently at 103.8. So we can pick up and look down for some, as I said, we weren't that confident when we put in that trade. So we can look for, now we can look for 100.39. As the next target. We're no longer afraid. We've moved up our stop down to where we're not too worried. Now, the reason why we're afraid was the stop was originally above 104. The USD CHF, looking at, we shorted on a breakdown below 0.977. Stop loss would be at 0.9925, and that was entered on the 24th of March. Let's pick this up, have a look at this, we see. So we're now short at 0.977. This has not really moved, and we're currently sitting around just a little bit in profit, not a lot. We're going to drop our stop loss down to 0.988. That's 988. 96.21 was our original target, and you can see it running a little bit, so we'll see how it goes today. Aussie dollar, had a little bit of a row up. Now we did have a buy on the Aussie dollar, but if it broke through 0.6055, so which it has, the stop was at 0.65655, entered, and so it was entered on 24th. Now I think that stop needs to be raised. It needs to be raised up here to 0.579. The Aussie's decline has not been the best thing since sliced bread. So we'll just bring that up. Target is 0.7. Now, one of the reasons for that trade is that we are very interested in this market in terms of commodities. So okay, next one. Took that the euro. We don't have a trader on the euro. Looking for 1.09 on the top side. We did recognise it was strong, and it's still strong. So if you are long, have a stop loss at 1.0733, just to keep out of trouble. USD JPY. This is still doing a strange little pattern. I don't trust it. It will probably break up a little bit and then fall out of bed aggressively. So one I don't trust. The Canadian. Canadian dollar. Data is coming down slowly. So the Canadian US dollar against the Canada is weakening and the Canada is strengthening. We would expect more of this with the Australian dollar in line with commodities picking up as equities have been smashed. This was part of my theory for this year. And you might look at it. If you go have a look at the profithunters.com.au website, you will find that. You'll find that forecast available for you to look at, and it maps out the future for this year and many things. So go to profithunters.com.au. Kiwi. Kiwis could be doing better here. Stop loss should be at 0.567. So Kiwi, limited upside, but still I expect a bit more out of Kiwi. Pound has been really knocked down a fair bit during this crisis, but trying to recover itself. My feeling is these ones that have been knocked down will spend a bit of time recovering their pain. We've talked about Swiss franc, we've talked about every other currency, and here ends the PHG trades for Forex. Let's have a look at the rest of the PHG trades of the Aussie dollar here. I think we've moved that stop loss up a bit. At the moment, I think we'll move it up to 58.05. Swiss franc, we've dropped that stop. Thanks everybody, have a great time, and here ends this particular session.